Welcome to my college, Carl Albert State College, where you is smart, you is kind, and you is important. Are you ready for this?
Let me tell you something about Logan Sloan. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? It's so embarrassing. I don't even... whatever.
I saw Logan like 5 minutes ago. He's like, hey, come be in my video.
What do you want me to say? What?
I heard Logan was making out with Train Peck in the projection room above the auditorium. Plastic little spastic.
So, I started going with my first girlfriend, Kylie, who was totally gorgeous, but then she moved to Indiana. And Logan was like really jealous of her. Like, if I would blow him off to hang out with Kylie, he'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me? So then for my birthday party, which was an all-Catholic pool party, I was like, Logan, I can't invite you because I think you're Mormon. I mean, I couldn't have a Mormon at my birthday party. There was gonna be Catholics there.
I saw Logan Sloan wearing army pants and flip-flops the other day, so I went and bought army pants and flip-flops. It's so fetch.
So the other day I saw Logan wall twerking, so I started wall twerking. Hashtag wall twerk. Okay, I'm not very good. Logan, don't watch this.
And so then his mom called my mom and started yelling at her. It was so stupid.
So the other day, I saw Lucas. What? What's your name?
Get out of my shot, racist. Hand it up, hand it up, hand it up!
I don't really have a problem with Logan till he opens his mouth. He's really mean sometimes. I just feel he's very confident in himself, and I mean that's not a bad thing unless you're too confident, which Logan is. But I mean, we're pretty good friends though. I still love him.
And then he dropped out of school because no one would talk to him, and then he cut all of his hair off.
Logan and I are choreographers together, and he is ridiculous. I mean, he thinks that he's Caesar. I mean, what's so special about Caesar anyways? I mean, Brutus is just as smart as Caesar. Brutus is just as pretty as Caesar. We should all just stab Caesar.
Hey,
Logan.
Casey, are you telling them all about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I better be getting to class.
Okay, bye. Stab.
Hey, Amanda, can you file this for me? And remember, it's alphabetically, not Social Security. As Mr. Carl Albert State College, I was awarded a cash scholarship. I was also handed this job at the financial aid office. Now, not to brag or anything, but I feel as though this office would fall apart without me.
What?
Do I interrupt you when you're talking? No. Now back to me. As Mr. Carl Albert, I have a lot of responsibilities. Like, I'm responsible for keeping this campus beautiful as it should be. Hey! You're gonna pick that up! Yeah? Yeah, I'm talking to you! What? Yeah, you're gonna pick it up! And you know, I always thought Mr. Carl Albert was a joke, but here on this campus they make it very serious. Like, it came with responsibilities I didn't even know it had. Like cleaning this window. The women you see behind me are all the fallen idols of Carl Albert State College. And yes, I did say fallen. That's one thing about Mr. Carl Albert. Mr. Carl Albert is eternal. Well, not the other Mr. Carl Alberts. I am eternal. Mr. Carl Albert's kind of a big deal on campus. Do you see a streak? No. What I thought. Streak free and streak free shine. My time at Carl Albert has been fun, but it's time for me to move on to bigger and better things. I've just recently been accepted to the OU Helmrich School of Drama. They audition about 2,400 students and only accept 40. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. And I know what you're thinking. He's got the brains, and he's attractive. Deal with it. But on a serious note, there are a couple of people I'd like to thank. The first is Tara Pierce. Without your intense dedication and motivation every day, I wouldn't be sitting here and thanking you. And Scotty Dale Morrison. Without you, I wouldn't look as good as I look. With all my many camera angles and Photoshop. I don't know what you did, but you do it good. And thank you to Dana Dinsmore Davis for giving me my first pair of dance shoes. For showing me that you can dance and sing in Poto, Oklahoma. Thank you. And thank you to Paula Reef for giving me some of my first monologues, allowing me to discover and develop my skills of acting through being someone else. Thank you. And thank you to Natlin Hayes for developing these beautiful vocal cords. And I still don't know what the larynx is. And thank you to Jay Faulkner for always giving me a good, awkward conversation. Oh, stop it. Now back to me. And now, if you could direct your attention to my lovely assistant, Lindsay Merrill. She's there for handy-capable reasons. Now, I would like to thank each and every single one of you out in the audience, viewing this at home, or anyone I mentioned previously. You have been a minuscule stepping stone that I've been able to step on to achieve a greater good. My time at Carl Albert State College has been a twisting and winding journey that I've had to travel and brave through all sorts of weather. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, with every fiber of my being. It's like an old English proverb I once heard. A man in a dark room will stumble around until he bumps into something, and then he finds his ground. So thank you. And lastly, I would like to thank my dear friend and Carl Albert's biggest sponsor, Windex. This is Mr. Carl Albert signing off for the last time.